I found out about your work through the research of a lot of people that believe in flat Earth, and I've been told that you don't necessarily believe that's true. But can you give me your thoughts about that research?
Well, I mean, when Bill Casey first went on Oprah and wrote a book, We Didn't Go to the Moon, they said, "Oh, you think the Earth is flat? You're crazy." When my film came out, they said, "Oh, you think the Earth is flat? You're crazy." So the whole flat Earth thing is, I believe, to discredit the fact that the moon landings are fake. That was the whole purpose of it. Now the government is so corrupt and lies so much. Some people are so jaded, they think if the government says the sky is blue, it has to be green. And so if the government says it's a sphere, it has to be flat. Well, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There are two ways of being deceived. Everyone knows to have their radar up for being told something, billed as the truth, that is in fact a lie. But they forget the other 50% you can be deceived, which is being told the truth, spherical Earth, and thinking it's a lie. You see, wicked comes from candle wick, which actually has two strands, truth and lies mixed together. Secondly, it doesn't matter. Okay. The Earth could be a triangle or a cube. The issue isn't geography. The issue is the corrupt federal government. Jesus never said that we have to pass a geography test in order to enter heaven. It doesn't matter. I don't buy into, the words indicate the earth is flat in the Bible. That's not true. Because Solomon said in the Song of Psalms, your eyes are rubies, your lips are diamonds. Okay, I guess she was some weird creature from Mars. No, it's a metaphor. People talked about the sun, moves this way because that's how they saw it. It's a metaphor. And again, it doesn't matter. Divide and conquer is what they want. It doesn't matter the shape of the earth. It's like Jesus was certainly not white, and he was probably brown. Okay, so in most churches, they have pictures of Jesus, white. Okay, so he's brown skinned. Okay, do you want to spend your whole life going from church to church arguing, take down your pictures and put up ones with him having brown skin? It doesn't matter. And whatever the shape of the earth is, it doesn't matter. The most valuable thing that we have is time. We need to be seeking and saving the lost, not arguing over the shape of the earth, right? So tick tock, every debate that we spend wasting talking about the color of Jesus' skin or the shape of the earth is time not spent to seek and save the lost. We just lost a soul, just lost another one, you see.
Okay, well, I've looked into a lot of the research myself. I've shared some videos on it. I do think, from my point of view, that like you were mentioning about people that lie about the moon landings, it's a part of what we call scientism, right? Where people have been led to believe that something is true just because the authorities say it. I think flat Earth can be very beneficial to breaking down some of that stuff. But I appreciate that people have different opinions on that, and I guess everybody should look into it for themselves and make up their own minds. But it is something that I talk about on my channel, and other people have given me some really amazing things to look at. And there's a lot of right around the things you're talking about with them faking the moon landings. There's a lot of space art, and a lot of things go into that. And I just put a video out on that, on the reality of stars, where I talk about the space art, how they pretty much admit that these are all images; they're not actual pictures. So
Yeah, I mean, to be quite honest, the flat Earth channels or whatever have made some fabulous discoveries, in my opinion. Like all this fake footage coming from the space station, it's like, yeah, the guy's throwing balls around and then the balls disappear and he's still mimicking the balls, or his hand goes through, a pipe or whatever. That's obviously fake. Now, why are they doing that? I don't know. Maybe the space station crashed and they're too embarrassed to talk about it. I don't know. I do know GPS works, and I do know satellites work, and they have to be in orbit for them to work. And there's a guy who put a stick in the ground 2,000 years ago and was able to basically tell the shadow length difference at noon from two cities so many miles apart, was able to use the math and map out the circumference of the earth within about 500 miles. It's pretty accurate for 2,000 years ago. Again, it doesn't matter. The issue isn't the color of Jesus's skin, and the issue isn't the shape of the earth. The issue is the corrupt federal government faking moon landings and killing their own people to cover it up. And if you believe God, the issue is not the shape of the earth or the color of Jesus's skin in order to enter heaven. It's repent of your sin, stay repentant until the day you die, and bring other people along and spend your time converting people to Jesus, not to the shape of the earth or the color of the skin.
Would you mind closing us out in prayer, brother?
Sure, be glad to. Thank you, Vince. Dear God, I love that we can disagree and still love each other and be brothers. I mean, I can just sense the love of Vince, that I can sense his devotion to you, Lord, devotion to truth. And I'm sure we'll have a big laugh. I'll have a laugh in heaven, Lord, that it really is flat, or we'll have a laugh that it's fair. I mean, I just see that, Lord. It doesn't matter.